All right, let's begin with our warm-up first. So warm-up is our first section in our 1-hour class today. So in the warm-up, we'll be doing about 10 movements, right? About 5 to 6 minutes. And it helps to increase that heart rate and improve the flexibility. So you're preparing yourself or your body is preparing to do the most challenging exercises in the next part of the class, okay? So let's begin with arms up, prayer position, inhale and exhale. Again, arms up, inhale and exhale. Again, arms up, inhale and exhale. Shrugs up and down, okay? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, next one is shoulder rolls. Roll your shoulders back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. And then we have our shoulder rolls forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Moving on, we have our head turns to the side, center, and to the other side. Okay, we'll do 5 of those. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Next one, we have our side stepping with arm swings. So step on the side and swing your arms. Step on the side, swing your arms. Okay, begin 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, next we have our side stepping with knee lifts and arm swings. Swing your arms and lift your knee. Side step, swing your arms and lift your knee. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Next one, we have the same exact exercise, but instead of knee lifts, this time you kick your leg in the front and kick your leg in the front. Okay? Begin. 10 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. Next one, we have our heel touches or heel taps forward and bending your elbows on the same side. So heel tap and bend your elbow on the same side. Okay? Begin 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Next one is tap your toes back and extend your arms back on the same side. So tap your toe, extend your arm, tap your toe, extend your arm. I'll show it in the side way. Tap your toe, extend, tap your toe and extend. Okay? Begin 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. So that concludes our warm-up section. Our aerobic section next. So this section involves moving both your arms and legs, and it's using your big muscles to improve that tolerance or endurance to exercise. Okay, so the key is moving both arms and legs. Okay, begin with marching every time, and we have exercises in between. So we'll do about 20 marches, but I'll just count one repetition after both legs are done, and we'll do 20 of those. Nice arm swings and big knee lifts or marches. And relax. Okay? The first move in our aerobic section is toe taps in the front and bending your arms on the same side. Okay? If you're standing up, you tap your toes and bend your arms. Tap your toes and bend your arms. If you're seated, you do the same thing. Tap your toe, bend your arm, tap your toe, bend your arm. Okay, let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, begin marching in place. So we'll do marches after every new move, okay? Okay. The next one is tap your toes on the side and swing your arms. Tap your toe and swing your arm. If you're seated, you just do the same thing, tapping and swinging your arms. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. What do we have next? march in place. And relax. The next one is tap your toes back and extend your arm. We have already finished this in our warm-up again. So tap your toe back, extend your arm, tap your toe, extend your arm. If you're seated, do the same thing. Tap your toe, extend, tap your toe, extend. Okay, let's begin. 10 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. We march in place again. Good job. Next exercise we have is graduated steps in and graduated steps out. For this, you're going to move your arms out to the side, and so do you with the legs. 3 steps out, and then you hold, and 3 steps in. Okay? If you're seated, the same thing. 3 steps out, 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 hold, in, back. Again, out, 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 hold, in, back. We'll do 4 more. Out, 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 hold, in, back. Out, 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 hold, in, back. 2 more. Out, 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 hold, in, back. Out, 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 hold, in, and relax. Okay, march in place again. Okay, nice job. So we are done with the marching. Next one we have is arm circles up, and as you're doing the arm circles, you march your legs, right? And then you come down, circling in the reverse direction. Seated, you do the same thing. You march in place, you go up in one direction, come back in the other direction. Okay? If you want to increase your challenge or that intensity, the more faster you move, the more difficult it is. Okay? Begin 5 of those. March in place and arm circles up, then reverse, arm circles down. 2 up. Continue to march as you roll those arms, and 2 down. 3 up. And 3 down. 4 up. And 4 down. 5 up, and 5 down. Good job. March in place. And relax. Okay? The next one that we have is swing your arms and tap your toes on the side. We have done this twice already, once in warm-up, once in the beginning of our aerobic section. Okay, so begin. Swing your arms and tap your toes. Swing your arms and tap your toes. Seated, the same thing. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Let's begin marching again. You can do the marches seated or standing. And relax. Okay. Next one that we have is arm swings and heel lift. Okay, so swing your arms, lift the knees up high. Okay, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Let's march in place. Okay, next one is stepping on the side and overhead reach. Okay, stepping on the side, overhead reach. Seated, same thing, stepping on the side and overhead reach on the opposite side. Okay, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. March in place again. Good job. Okay, the next one that we have is stepping on the side and cross-body reach. Reach, cross-body, meaning your arm across your body, okay, on the side. Seated, arm across, and stepping on the side. All right, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Let's resume our marching in place. Okay. Good job. The next exercise that we have is march and swing your arms, and you just keep walking as if you're marching in that nice straight path that you may have in the front or wherever you have. All you do is you start at one end and you keep walking with nice arm swings. As you come to the front, you're going to tap your toe and you go back and you tap your toe on the other side. Okay, so you keep doing that. Tap, tap, okay? And that's number 1. That is 1 count for tapping on both sides. Okay, if you're sitting down, you do the same thing too, but this time you'll just keep marching until I say 1, and then you tap one foot, and then I say 1 again, you tap the other foot. Okay? We'll keep doing that for 10 times. Begin. Tap. Tap the other toe. 2 tap. 2 tap on the other toe. 3 tap. 3 tap on the other toe. Keep marching. 4 tap on one toe, on one foot. Tap on the other side again. 5 tap. 5 tap. 6 tap. 6 tap on the other side. 7 tap. 7 tap on the other side. 8 tap. 8 tap on the other side. Keep marching. 9 tap. 9 tap. 10 tap. 10 tap. Okay, now let's begin marching in place. Okay, the next one, very similar to what we just finished, okay? So I'll show you in standing and then we can do the seated. Again, that nice straight path that you may have in the front. All you do is just keep walking. As you come to the front, you lift one knee up and you go back, you lift the other knee up, okay? In seated, you'll just march, march, march. On my count, you lift one knee up. On my count again, the same number, you lift the other knee up. And we'll keep doing that for 10 times, okay? Begin. March. Lift one. Lift the other one. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Just showing in sitting also. 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Good job. Let's march in place again, seated or standing, whichever position that you are in or want to do. Okay. Relax. Okay. Next exercise is leg kicks forward. Okay. So for this, what you're going to do is same exact thing like how we've done our knee lifts, but instead of knee lifts this time, you'll just kick your leg in the front and you walk back and you kick your leg on the other side. So same thing on my count. The same number, I count 1, you kick one leg, and again I count 1, you kick the other leg going backwards, okay? So let's begin, and if you're seated, you'll do the same thing, you continue to march, and on the count, you kick, on the other count, you kick the other leg, okay? Begin, march. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Good job. All right. Next, we have our arms up, prayer position. Inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Good job. That concludes our aerobic. Okay, moving on to our strength portion next. So we'll start off with the lower body first. So the first one that we have is quadriceps strengthening. So all of you, anybody seated or standing, will be doing this exercise, particularly in sitting down. So put your ankle weights on. We'll begin with the lower body strengthening, lower body strength. So once you have your ankle weights, we'll start with the first exercise for the quadriceps. That's the front of your thigh. Okay. All right. So for this exercise, I want you to scoot slightly forwards in the chair and kick your leg out straight. And you can either have your hands on the front or on the side. But remember, do not lean back to kick the leg, because that is not doing the right movement. And it won't strengthen the legs, but it would do something else. Okay. So let's go ahead and start. I'm having my hands on the thighs. You can have them on the side as well. Okay. 1, straight kicks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we do the second set, same exact thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The next exercise that we have is hamstring curls. Okay, so for hamstring curls, all you do is, if you're seated, this will be different for people who are sitting down and standing up. So I'll show you in seated. All you do is extend one leg and bend the same leg. Again, extend and bend. Extend and bend 10 times. 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Okay, that's how you would do it standing. Okay, second set, same thing. If you're standing, just kick your legs up. Okay, buttock kicks. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. I'm just showing both seated and standing, okay? You can choose whichever is comfortable for you. Next one that we have is marching in place. So you'd march in place, the classic knee lifts, okay, in sitting. If you're standing, you would just do that, okay? Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? We do the second set, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Good job. The next one that we have is kicking your legs on the side. So we'll start with the seated position. If you're sitting down, then you kick your leg on the side, just like this, okay? If you're standing up, I prefer to use the chair in the front, so you're keeping that core tight and not leaning sideways when you bend on that, when you take that leg on the side. So it goes like this, right? You ideally want that core tight. So I'll have myself using the chair if I'm standing. 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, that's how you do seating. 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Okie dokie, next same set, same exercise, second set. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Good job. So for that I could have used the chair, but you know, it was okay not using the chair, so I didn't, if you noticed, I didn't lean on the side as I was lifting my leg out to the side. Okay. The next exercise is kicking your legs back. So in sitting down position, it is a little tricky to kick the legs back, but if you can, just kind of pointing that knee towards the ground is more or less like kicking backwards. You're mimicking. It cannot be exactly mimicked in sitting, but that's just how it can go if you're sitting down. Okay, 10 of those. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. That's how you do in standing, okay? So when you stand up and do it, remember to not lean forward, so that's why I have the chair again. So again, kick, back, straight, okay? Begin. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Nice. Okay, so we did that 2 sets of back kicks. Last one for the lower body is toe raises. So this is going up on your toes and down if you were standing. So you would do just going up on your toes and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, sitting down 8, 9, 10. That's how you're doing sitting. I'll show you on the side. Okay, let's do a second set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. So that's the lower body workout. Let's go ahead and do the strength training for the upper body. So you can choose to just take your ankle weights off and grab your dumbbells for the upper body workout. So the very first exercise for the upper body is bicep curls. You start with your weights on the side, arms by your side, elbows tucked, and curl your arms. When you curl, you have the palms facing the ceiling and you come back down, okay? We'll do 10 of those, and this is the same for both standing and seated positions. Everybody can just do it in sitting, unless you prefer doing it in standing. Either way is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, elbows tucked, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, another set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Next one is overhead press. For this, you start with your hands on the side, L-shaped, and all you do is take those arms up and in and come back to that starting position. We'll do 2 sets, 10 repetitions. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we'll do the second set. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so that concludes our strength course, and then we'll move on to our stretching next. Next one is the stretching section. This is the last section for the class, and this helps improve that fatigue. You're going to relax and stretch all your muscles. So the very first exercise is calf stretch, and all the exercises in this section are seated for everybody. So you'll have one leg extended, one knee bent, and then you're going to reach for those toes. And as you reach for those toes, you feel that calf stretching on the leg that's straightened out. So make sure you're able to feel that stretch. You don't have to necessarily be able to reach the toes. Even if you're able to reach the shin or half of that leg, that's fine. The goal is to stretch, and eventually you'll be able to reach for the toes. Okay, and then go ahead and switch sides, reaching for the toes. And remember to keep that knee straight, so then you can get that effective stretching. And relax. Okay, the next one is inner thigh stretch. So feet together, knees open out to the side, and feel the stretch on the inside of your thighs. If you want more, open those knees more so you can feel a better stretch, and stay there for 10 seconds. And relax. Okay? The next one is arm circles. Move your arms in a circle in one direction for 5 times. Okay? Begin. 1, 2, opening up the chest. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now we'll do in the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Next quadricep stretch, that is the front of your thigh. For this, you're going to sit on one side of the chair and drop the other knee. And feel the stretch on the front of the thigh. And if you want additional stretch, you can lean back in the chair. So basically, all you do is scooch yourself on one side, bend one knee where your foot is planted on the ground, and the knee on the other side is kind of dropped on the ground to feel the stretch on the front. Now go ahead and scoot on the other side and do the same thing. And if you can't quite do this, that's fine. You can just do this and do that. Okay, whatever you can. Okay, within the limits of your range, whatever you're able to do, go ahead and do it. 10-second hold and relax. Okay, next one is the hamstring stretch. For this, the same starting position as we did for the calf stretch where you were reaching for your toes. And this time you'll just bend or lean into those hips and feel the stretch on the back of the hip and thigh. 10-second hold. And relax. Go ahead and switch sides. And again, leaning into that hip and feeling the stretch on the back of your thigh and hip. And relax. Okay. The next one that we have is side to side, bending with the arm up. So you bend on the other side and feel the stretch on the side of your trunk. And relax. Go ahead and do it on the other side. And relax. Good job. Next one is the tricep stretch. Arm across your chest and the other arm kind of pulling in the opposite direction, and you feel the stretch on the back of your arm. And do it on the other side. And relax. Okay, clasp your hands in the front, over your head, and behind your head. Feel the stretch. Opening the chest. And relax. Open and close your fists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Last one, prayer position. Inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. Last, inhale